that this was not on the cards, that there was no sort of merger that was being speculated. But certainly it's perhaps unsurprising because both of these companies have been burning through cash. Uber at an estimate of $1 billion a year just to be able to compete in China. What we know so far, according to people familiar with the matter, as you say, a $35 billion valuation for this combined company. Investors in Uber China will be getting a 20% stake in the combined new company. Uber will, at least for now, continue to operate its own app in China. Now, according to a blog post that we obtained here at Bloomberg, the CEO, Travis Kalanick, has said that sometimes as an entrepreneur, you learn that being successful is about listening to your head as well as following your heart. He said that Uber and Didi are investing billions of dollars in China. Both companies are yet to turn a profit there. Getting to profitability is the only way to go forward in terms of building a sustainable business. So,
also, coming just after they kind of cleared up the grey areas, because these are companies were operating in the grey, I don't know, and then we have guidelines as to how they can operate, and their legal status now seems to be confirmed. But what does it mean, looking ahead? What does it mean in terms of, will there be an IPO, let's say, coming up for this joint entity?
Well, it's interesting because this issue with China, investors have been increasingly unhappy and concerned that with all the fundraising, both of these companies have been fundraising at a frenetic pace. A lot of that money going to bankroll this competition, giving out driver incentives, giving out free rides to try and get market share. Didi is a clear leader here. By their estimates, they have an 80% market share in China. So Uber was really having to spend money just to stand still, if you will. So a lot of investors were worried about this. This was really seen as one of the main issues standing in the way of an IPO for Uber. Travis Kalanick, though, has said that he'll wait as long as possible before going public. He has viewed China as, the most important market. He's been supervising it very closely. So it'll be very interesting to see what happens, given that this has now removed, that issue from the table, whether we'll be getting that IPO a little bit sooner than expected.